I'm just curious, though, EK, expectations, coming in. Now that we've played 2 months, basically, are they the same for these two teams? Has anything changed for you?
Nothing's really changed for me. I thought the Dodgers would win the Western Division, and really the competing team would be the Giants. Now, that's changed, obviously, the Rockies and Arizona, but nothing's changed with me for the Dodgers. Spent some time with them in spring training. If I'm a fan of the team, I'm saying, wow, this is great. Look at all the guys they have, the depth. If I'm a player in the organization, I'm going, Jesus, I got to get out of here because there's way too many guys that can play. But we found right now with the injuries and everything, we see Chase Utley, we see Alex Wood. Because of the depth, the Dodgers will win this division.
Of course.
How about you, Swish? You still feel the same way about these two teams that you did?
I think more than anything, I know that the Cubs are always going to get judged on last year's season or compared to that. But it's tough. Every year brings you different problems. I think right now my perception of them has changed a little bit. I thought they were a little better ball club. And maybe they've gotten off to some rough jumps. Schwarber's gotten off to a rough jump. Rizzo, who's really started to play well as of late. I think the biggest thing right now is they're having one of their worst defensive seasons in years. Last year, their pitching staff was #1 in the league. This year, their starting pitchers are right there, kind of in the middle of the league. I love Joe Madden for sure, but they've got a lot of work to do. They're going to win that division, but I think they've got some work to do if they want to reach their ultimate level.
I want to go back to one Dodger point. You mentioned the depth, and Alex Wood particularly. He's off to another great start tonight. I'm going way down the line here, but they need a #2 starter for the playoffs, and I know they're hoping Arias is the guy. Obviously, he struggled. He's down in the minor leagues.
Right.
Wood has kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, he's at least making them think about it, isn't he?
Well, so think of it this way, that you say they need a #2. The #2 doesn't even have to come within the organization, right? I mean, look what these guys can do at the deadline. I mean, Alex Wood could become trade bait, right? I mean,
absolutely.
So you have the Dodgers, what they've done as a ball club is they have created so many different options for themselves. I mean, they can go down this road, they can go down this road. Alex Wood has been lights out. And he has the stuff. There's no question he has the stuff. Right. You start getting confidence. And, you remember as a player, you start believing that you're sweet.
Right.
Holy
all of a sudden
and all of a sudden you are sweet right now. And he has been dealing.